Hey everyone, it's Jade from Boho Bookworm. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something a little bit different again. My friend has signed up for this thing called the Mindful Chef, and it's basically where they include like a recipe and all of the ingredients that you need in this subscription box. But he ordered for like a week and they were out of stock in 2 of the meals that he chose. So they substituted 2 that he knew he wouldn't eat. So he's given them to me. So I don't know what the actual box looked like, but we've got one that is a veganuary recipe, and that is creamy Thai noodle soup with smoked tofu and courgette. And it is obviously a vegan recipe, but I'm not really quite feeling that tonight. Instead, I have been feeling like fish. So he gave me the fish tikka masala, black rice and coconut. So we're gonna try that today and see how it goes. So I opened the little plastic bag that my friend dropped off outside my door for me. And this is the ingredients in this little brown bag. And then there's some Walsh mushrooms and some tomatoes. So I'm gonna look at this recipe. It says, preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius or fan of 180 degrees Celsius. Gas mark or boil a kettle. Gas mark 6, boil a kettle. Ooh. We've got kale, black rice, some coriander. Well, they literally include everything. Literally everything. Tikka masala paste, more tomatoes, an onion, a lemon. This is so good. Ooh, yummy. I hope this is spicy. A chili. A massive knob of ginger. Some toasted desiccated coconut chips. 2 cloves of garlic. And some coconut cream. So that's everything that was included in this little packet. So you don't even have to go to the shops at all, which, if you ask me, is pretty great during COVID times. I did notice there wasn't the fish in there, so I looked in the other plastic bag and I found some fish. So I'm hoping that's the only thing that wasn't included in that one. Alright, I've just boiled my kettle and now I'm going to start by chopping up my onion. Alright, I'll get this shit out of the way before I look like I've been to a funeral. Oh, shit a brick. I hate chopping onions, no matter what. Every trick in the book. My eyes are just so fucking sensitive. Bloody fucking hell. Ugh, wash that. Get rid of that. Far away. I am really sorry that it now looks like my cat has died. Fuck. Does anyone else suffer as bad as this with chopping onions? I mean, fuck. It's ridiculous. It's not normal, I swear. No one else struggles like this. Oh god. This calls for a glass of wine. Alright, now it's saying chop up the chili, and it says de-seed it if you don't want too much heat, but I love heat. So, they are staying. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I put my chili in there, left a little bit on the side of my chopping board for later as a garnish. Now it's going to ask me to chop up my garlic, which I'm going to put in the same bowl as my chili. So that is all going to get thrown into the same pan eventually. Crush it. and peel it. Now it wants my big piece of ginger. That's a lot of bloody ginger. But, right, let's do it. Okay, I've done my ginger, which I've added to that bowl. Now I'm just doing some plum tomatoes, which I'm keeping separate. Not really allowed tomatoes with gastate psoriasis, but I do love them. I used to eat tomatoes like they were going out of fashion. Oh, cheese, tomatoes, and cucumber little snack platter. That was my go-to. So sad I can't do that anymore. So much tomato. I might just use one bag actually and just see how it goes. Alright, so I've got a baking tray lined with some baking paper. And now it's saying that I need to open this, which is proving to be difficult. What the heck did I do? Just like sizzle this. And it says season with salt and pepper. So that's what I'm about to do. Give it a sniff. It smells really fishy. There's sell-by date on this shit. No? So here's my salt and pepper. Just gonna whack some of that on. I'm not gonna put too much salt onto fish, but I do love me some pepper. Right, what's next? Squeeze over the juice from half a lemon. Right. Half a lemon. Hopefully you don't get any pips, because I don't have a de-pippy thingy. Right. Transfer to the baking tray lined with baking parchment and place in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes or until cooked through. So my oven is busy preheating, so I'll leave that there for now. Now it's saying to separate my coriander leaves from the stalks. So let's give that a bash. And the stalks are going to go in with my chili, ginger, garlic, all that kind of hujab. Alright, that is good enough for me. So there are all my leaves. I'm going to chop up my stalks over here and pop those into my chili bowl. Oh, whoops, I was supposed to wash this. Right, I'm just going to rinse that through with my fingers quickly. I'm sure I'll be fine. No shit's ever killed me yet, so let's wash this now. And start chopping. Okay. What next? It says chicken tikka masala, cream coconut and kale. What do I have to do with the kale? That's a good one. Remove the stalks from the kale and roughly chop the leaves. You know what would be really nice in my life? A second chopping board. Okay, my kale has been washed. Now to take away the stalks. What I do is like pull the leaves off, I gather. Because they're monster stalks. Alright, now then. Separate the coriander and roughly chop my
my kale, which doesn't fit on my chopping board. I'm putting a freaking chopping board in my Amazon wish list. That's it. This is redonkulous. That's enough. I quite like chunky kale anyway. Cool. What next? I think that's it for the prep. Yep. Now I have to rinse my black rice and then place in a saucepan with 500 milliliters of boiling water, which is why I boiled my kettle earlier. Okay, I don't have measuring stuff, so I'm totally going to guess what 500 milliliters of boiling water is in my saucepan, which you might as well turn on. My rice is already in here. There. That is my guesstimation. Who knows? And with a pinch of salt, it says. So that's my rice on the go. And it says, let it simmer for 25 to 30 minutes. So, I need to put my timer on. Okay, so I've got my fish waiting to be cooked. I've got my black rice on the go. And I have just put in some onions for sauteing for about 5 minutes. So I've now added my ginger, garlic, coriander, stalks, all that stuff, the chilli. That is now on the go. And I'm going to cook this for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to add in the masala paste, which is included in my little box. Okay, I've just added the masala paste and the tomatoes. I think the other tomatoes were actually meant for the other dish, because I think some of the ingredients got mixed up. So that's why I'm glad I didn't put all of the tomatoes in here, because that's a lot of tomatoes. And also, in case I didn't mention this earlier, it does serve 2, and it does say that you can half the portions if you're cooking for 1. But you know what? Then I can take lunch to work tomorrow if I do this. So, yeah. Winner, winner. Okay, so now I've put in 150 mils of boiling water with my cream coconut and added in my kale. So this is now going to become a bit of a start of a sauce.